What is going on, guys? Custody TCG here, back with another Cloverpit gameplay. If you like the content, consider dropping a like, maybe even a comment saying SpaghettiOs, and a subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I also want to thank my channel members for your support. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy the exclusive weekly videos. In today's episode, we are going to hop in on my favorite memory card and try to build a treasures build. We are going to become a pirate, and it is time to collect our booty, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, so nothing too appealing here right off the bat. Still nothing too appealing. Oy, not a lot of good things to start off with, but we do have some luck items, so we'll grab those. And I'm feeling a bit cheeky here, so we're gonna spin again. I will grab you. And what else? Oh, nothing else too appealing right now. So let's go ahead and jump in and do our one spin, shall we? Probably should have just deposited it. Alright, not a bad start. It's better than what we were expecting. Okay. Ace of Diamonds will be good. Abstract Painting will be good later on. And a pee-pee jar. What do we want more, though? Actually, maybe we're going to go for the ship first, just to hopefully generate some tickets. Alright. Let's get some tickets, game. Hook me up. We need to see more pirates' booty. Okay, we need to make something happen here. Let's see. Alright. This should be doable. Fingers crossed. There's some treasures. That should get us out of here. No tickets though, unfortunately. Alright. So, we don't have any tickets to spend, so we're just gonna push right on through. What do we got in here? Anything to write home about? You know, we might throw the nose up just for the memes. And pattern multiplier, sure. Diesel locomotive, probably don't plan on using you. Throw you away. And maybe we'll pick up this stain here, or the treasure picture. So if we're lucky, we should be able to find treasures appear more often. Oh man, we were pretty lucky. All right, so treasures appear more often now. So ideally, we need to net some tickets from our ship. So let's see if we can do that, so we can pick up a few things that could help us in the shop. I'm kind of hoping that the nose will activate on treasure chests, which would be nice, but it's not our most common. But the nose will also make the abstract painting more consistent, which should also help us scale our score a bit here. Give me some tickets. There's some tickets. Diamonds. Alright. Well, that was a good chunk of change. So let's go ahead and pick up the stain. I think I want that first. I'll throw you away. Grab the stain. Let's top off here. Don't over deposit. Let's try to net 4 tickets. Oh, nose, you're supposed to switch to treasures. Come on. No. I mean, we'll still take the money and the ace of diamonds scaling. Alright, no tickets to show for, so let's try again. And surely the nose will hook us up this time. Ooh, that's really good. Alright, how many tickets did we get from that? 6? Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. Oh, nice. Alright, we may consider skipping a couple deadlines just to make treasures more common and really get this thing going. Also, it's time to get rid of the ancient coin. We're gonna grab you. Oh no! My brain! I totally forgot about the photograph. Jeez, custody. Another day, another mess up, am I right? Ooh, property certificate. See, it was all meant to be. Just knew the property certificate was coming. See if there's anything else that we can pick up here. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. We are a big fan of mushrooms. And we have charm space, so let's do it. Alright, so we're gonna see a red telephone ability here. We are most likely not going the white telephone because pirates who collect treasure do not go the sacred route, if you know what I mean. I'm considering putting out the little star just because of the scaling, but effectively nose is going to take care of that for us, so we don't necessarily need it. Cat food, I don't know, we'll keep you around. And I'm gonna re-roll here, and let's have the chances of cherries and lemons. And we will also get another trait on one of our abilities, which will help scale up the collector. So I'm gonna put you away just because you're disposable, and then we will have the chances. So it hit our mushrooms, I almost said popsicles. Throw you away, and with the amount of money that we have right now, I think we're gonna push through the deadline and pick up some tickets and get another chance to look at the white text phone abilities and see if we can find a Barathrum or Megaphone. There's a harbor, so harbor, definitely need the pirate ship. Increased charm space is in here, first round, so what we might do is do a little digging here for the Megaphone Barathrum, just to get our charm spaces going. I also see a vine soup, which I think I want to store in the drawer because it's very good. So as we get the charm space, we can pull that out. Do a couple spins there. There's a bell pepper. Man, so many decisions to make right now. I think with the bell pepper, we wouldn't need the nose, but getting rid of the nose, this helps us out, but how sustainable is this going to be? Collector, we can find things that are better than that. Oh, man. I just love the bell pepper too much. So we might pass on the Megaphone Barathrum for now, unless we find a Megaphone first. Ooh, okay. So that is good. Let's go ahead and throw away something that we don't need in here. We'll buy you to the drawer. Let's see if we can stage up a Megaphone if possible. I don't believe you give us, yeah, you don't give us treasure chests. Oh, No way. No way we get it. Okay. So let's keep the charm spaces on deck. Let's go ahead and get some scoring and hopefully generate some tickets. Let's spin away here. We should definitely be at max luck for our bell pepper. It'd be nice if we can get one trigger and hit treasure chests. That would set us up with plenty of tickets. Come on, treasure chests. Oh, big nose, that's the wrong symbol. Okay. So, pretty sure we just go again here. Is there anything that I want out for the vine soup right now? Not really. Eventually we're going to be rotating out of the Ace of Diamonds, but with us getting more charm space, we may not have to. Diamonds, you're supposed to be chests. I need tickets. Ah, yes. That should be enough. Beautiful. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Alright. So let's go ahead and go like this. We'll buy you to the drawer. Doesn't matter what we swap you with. Go like this. Increase charm space. Throw away the bear thrum. And now we can pull out the goodies. Alright, so we got 2 more charm spaces. Maybe we do a little bit of spinning here, see if there's anything interesting. There is a ancient coin with a pattern multiplier. I don't know if that's really worth the tickets. Oh, I just passed up on the gold treasure chest too. I just noticed that last second. Hopefully we can find it relatively easily. Respins are getting a little pricey. I think what we'll do is end this deadline here just so we can see a white text phone ability and not risk hitting a 666. So let's do that. Plus we get some tickets off of it. And look at that, there's our treasure picture. Let's see. All decent stuff in here, but nothing that we particularly need right now. So I'm just gonna throw it all away, just to make things simpler for me. Let's see what we got here. We could double the value. I am kind of leaning more towards looking for them occurring more often. There we go. I could have searched for a bear thrum, but not planning on it for now. And I think the electricity meter is not a bad way to go. Now the question is do we get the luck online right now? Probably not, just because I want to get max value out of the electricity meter. Okay, see how we're looking. Should be seeing treasures much more often now, which should be helping with our econ. We got all the scaling charms going off now too. Very nice. Now the nose should be hitting those treasure chests more consistently. Alright. Decent chunk of change there. Let's go ahead and get our photograph back online. Alright, fully recharged. And now we can afford to search a little bit for something interesting. And considering how decent our scoring was without the bell pepper active, we might just get rid of it. Nothing's standing out to me just yet. Going a little slow here just to make sure. Car battery, but we don't need it. Poo-poo jar. For every 3 consecutive spins where you score either diamonds, treasures, or 7s, next spin will have an eye pattern. You know what? It would be kind of fun to do the jar of eyes, but I don't know if we're consistent enough yet. Tickets, little too early for a very big mushroom. Ooh, a Virago. What is our... You're at 10%? I think I'm just fine with resetting you to full charges now. Throw you away. Very nice. Put Mr. Pepper back out. Cloverpit. I know you're good, but I don't want to min-max my charms. Not in the mood for that. Okay, so I think I am going to get rid of the bell pepper here for the scratch and sniff. And is there anything else that we quite need right now? Bissu and Cardboard House are the other things on my list, but spins are getting a little expensive now, so I think we're done for this deadline. Let's keep on scaling, keep on making them dollars. We are seeing a lot more treasures, which is good. Ooh. Would be pretty sad if you took away all my coins there. One round left. Since we're so wealthy, why not? Let's do one more spin for the culture. Nothing to write home about. Alright, just like before, I think we are going to skip the last round of the deadline just so we ensure we see a white telephone ability. And we got our respin cost down a little bit. Let's leave all these in the drawer. Maybe besides you. I can actually utilize you right now. And pull out the megaphone as well. Maybe we check to see if we can find a bear thrum. It isn't necessary, but it's always a good time. I want you, but I need the Abyssu first. I'm very adamant about that, because an extra charm space can make or break a run for sure. Eye jar. You showed up again. We aren't really primed for just an eye build, but we might have to do an eye build again sometime here soon. Alright, that's enough spinning down. Now we spin down with our tickets. Any treasures in the chat? Doesn't look like it. So we can discount some charms if need be. Need to swap you. And who are we swapping you with? Or mushrooms. Okay. Throw you away. Maybe we'll keep the book around. I can't help it. I'm gonna spend more money. Ugh. Alright. Okay. Off we go again. Maybe we can rack up some tickets and keep on looking. Stay out of here, Satan. It's none of your business. Sweet. Alright. Racked up some more tickets. I can't remember if we picked a phone ability. Not yet. Let's do our search before we pull out the megaphone. Ooh. If we are going to get out of the nose soon, we might as well do double obsessive trait, right? What do we not want to hit the obsessive trait? You. You go in the drawer. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh no, it hit the megaphone. Are you for real? Come on. This game likes to troll me sometimes, but I'm here for it. And maybe doing those extra respins wasn't the brightest idea, just because I had to recharge my treasure chest. Okay, so we'll do one more round and then skip the third round, kind of like before. And we might we might have to rotate out of the nose soon, especially when we get another 5-pattern majigger. Oh no. Took our treasures and turned them into clovers. Okay. So I think now we carry on my wayward son. What are you at? 10% left. Alright. Let's move on, shall we? Yeah. Scary 666. I get it. Okay. We got in here. Nothing we really want. Before we throw anything away, let's be mindful that we're looking for things. There's a nuke button. So we could get pretty sweaty here and store this, but I don't like having to store this, or storing the certificate. So what we're gonna do, storing the electricity meter. Let's store the nuke for now. Oh, that's right, we have a red text phone ability. So what do we do here? Let's reroll. And I think we're fine with having the base chances of clovers and bells. That's outside of our wheelhouse, what we're going for here. Do a couple spins, see if there is anything that stands out to us. I'm fine with spending tickets here because we're not really going a tickets build. Cloverfield, goodbye. We go maybe like this, and like this, and what do we consider getting rid of? I think we can get out of the ace of diamonds now. I think that's okay. And we probably need to find the pee-pee jar at some point as well. Sure. Let's keep the battery on deck. Double trigger here. Very nice. I also have to remember to throw away our fortune teller at before next round, because we'll still net a ticket off of it, and it's only at 5% now. Alright, we are making some pretty big bucks so far, which is good. So let's go ahead and buy here. Now, we still need to find the Abyssu. Oh yeah, before I forget, let's throw you away. Then we'll store you, just so when we find something, we can put it on the table. I don't know if we're at very big mushroom territory just yet. There's another battery we could keep on deck, but let's find something helpful like the Abyssu. Alright, now, as per usual, we are probably never going to find the cardboard house after we buy the Abyssu. And I think I might grab a Raging Capitalist here just to generate some more tickets. However, we found the PP jar. How are we looking charm space-wise? So I think I'm gonna... Maybe we'll go like this. Grab you. And then see if we can find that cardboard house. I'm totally fine with like spending all my money here if necessary. Be nice if we can hit some more cigarettes, so then we can just spend some tickets instead. There's a battery. Let's keep the battery on deck, and then we'll continue spinning after this. So we'll swap you with the nuke button. $666, huh? That wasn't very nice, Satan. Let's also pay attention here to see if we get any nose triggers, or if they happen very often, because if they don't, then we can consider getting rid of it, because all it's acting as right now is an obsessive trait. Yeah, we don't need that Raging Capitalist. Our tickets are good with just this ship. I don't think we have seen the nose trigger at all so far this round, so I think it's safe to say we can throw it by the wayside. Alright. 666 didn't really bother us that much because look at our money now. We're way above what we lost. Alright, let's continue our search for the cardboard house. Wasn't much of a search, was it? Okay. You. Way, alright. We are starting to be in business here. Maybe we can find something else to help us out. Grab you in the meantime. You work well with nuke. And what else? What else do we want? The end of each round, chance of restoring a charge to all equipped Lucky Charms. I think that's worth having, just because as we get higher in the deadlines, the respins are going to be expensive. So I think that could be helpful for us. So let's give it a shot, shall we? So far, so good. The more spins we have, the better off we are. We could probably throw away the nose for something like cat food. That was a really long finishing animation there. Stay away, Satan. Not today. Not after we got our biller. Our $1 billion. Alright. Let's see how we're looking here. Nice. Little 10 biller there on the last spin. And let me double check this guy, because I don't think we got a single recharge, did we? Oh, it's at the end of each round. Okay, so it's not the end of each deadline. Okay. Or sorry, not the end of each spin. Still helpful though, because it'll save us cost on rerolls in the future. So we'll keep it around till we find something else that we would like. Let's go ahead and put you in the drawer. I don't want to be swapping charms out like crazy. Let's pull you out. And where's the nose? So yeah, the nose is definitely expendable, so we're going to keep that in mind. We might skip a couple deadlines just with how much money we have. A 666 could set back our stack a little bit. And would you look at that? There is the cat food. So cat food's going to help because our scaling charms all get a chance to continue to cook. And maybe we look for a bear thrum here while we're getting everything recharged. Keep our eyes open for anything else that might interest us. We could grab the ace of diamonds again, but I think I'd prefer the treasure chest, which I'm sure we've probably passed a few times now. Okay. Because this wasn't as good as I originally intended, we're gonna grab the fortune teller. Evil deal, huh? Evil deal. Alright, cat food, you're gone. I think the scaling of our pattern and symbol multipliers is just gonna be better. Alright, we're gonna keep the battery on deck. Let's go ahead and equip you. What do I need to swap you with? Guess it doesn't matter. Maybe something that already has a trait on it. Alright, let's look for our treasure chest abilities. We have a lot of tickets to work with now, so we don't mind spending a lot here. There we go. Treasures manifest more often. And actually, we were deciding on skipping the deadline, right? So let's do a few more spins here. See if we can find that bear thrum. Sweet. So now we are kind of prepped well enough for the next round. Put you in the drawer, grab you, throw you away, and we might do, let's see, you in the drawer, pull out our megaphone, and push on through to the next deadline here. Keys unlocked. We have our bear thrum out. Yes, okay. Let's search. Well, didn't have to search too hard. So our treasures now should be quite common. Yeah, 72%. So we are definitely in a good spot. We need to make room to put... I was gonna say we need to make room to put the megaphone back in the drawer. Oh, we didn't get rid of the nose yet. There we go. Makes decision making a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and swap you. So yeah, now we got 72 symbol multiplier. That seems pretty good. Maybe I gotta get rid of something else. So maybe since we're at a decent percentage of treasures showing up, we can get rid of that now. There's also a lost wallet in the shop, which combos well. So I think what I'm gonna do, I could just keep pulling this out and putting it away, but I really don't want to do that. We're gonna get rid of mushrooms. We're gonna grab the lost wallet, and then we'll pull out the nuke or the megaphone if we're gonna skip another deadline here. Pull out the megaphone. Maybe we search for another bear thrum. Get a little greedy. Getting a lot of the restock consumables, which is good. We go degen respin mode right now. I saw the Virago. Oh, I also forgot to keep my eyes open for the golden treasure chest. But I guess it's not really that necessary right now. Okay. Going like this. We're gonna swap you, and let's push through this deadline as well. Look for either the doubling or appear more often effects. We'll see how crazy we can make this. Throw away cat food. Throw away you. Where are you? I'm blowing through all my tickets. Oy, oy, oy. Alright, well, we're gonna have to earn some more tickets here. And I just realized that re-rolling down that low was actually kind of bad now that I have Lost Wallet and Cloverpit, but, you know, what can you do, right? We should be able to generate a lot of tickets here anyway, so I'm not sweating it too much. We also can get out of the bill at some point too. Just realize that. Yeah, so now we're kind of double scaling in a sense. Because we're scaling with our scaling charms, and then, you know, we're getting more tickets, therefore increasing our pattern and symbol multipliers. Good stuff. We definitely want to find the double the chances of, or double the value of treasures, because our scaling is starting to slow down a little bit. We might pick just something that we see on the telephone now, and then skip this deadline to look for that double effect, because our scoring is becoming a little bit more tough now. I forgot to top off for interest, but I think we're in relatively good shape. Maybe one more reroll. Oh, man, we are being saved so hard. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and quadruple you. Our scoring should look a lot better now. And okay. So I think we're gonna get everything recharged here. And look for this, which we found. And you know what? Fortune teller, get out of here. We don't need you right now. Let's get everything else recharged. It'll help finish up. Okay. So we have our space for our nuke. Let's go ahead and top off here. We might as well get extra interest money. No harm, no foul. But yeah, plus we have the boat, so I guess it makes sense to be topping off. There we go. So on the last spin, or on the last round, our first spin gave us about 1 bill, and our first spin this time around gave us 9 bill, so that's pretty good. And then we're also valuing up treasures, which is helpful. Now we're into E's. E. Makes me think of that Lord Farquaad Markiplier E meme. Looking good. We're probably getting enough re-triggers now where we can consider a very big mushroom. Okay. Let's get everything recharged. Be able to afford to do so. Don't want to spend too much tickets. Let's remember not to go hard on the Siggies. Alright, everything's recharged. We probably want to get rid of the bell here soon, shortly, just because it adds to... Actually, I don't know. I'm very conflicted right now, guys. We definitely need to be making more tickets, so we'll keep doing that. A very big mushroom might actually be necessary now that I think about it. Alright, E14. So let's go ahead and end the deadline here. Now, if we do come across a clover pot, it's definitely worth storing now. Probably should have kept the charms in there until re-rolling. Oh, there we go. We can buy you to the drawer. Welcome back. Let's get everything recharged and look for a Barathrum on the way. Stonks. Alright, everything's recharged. I'm gonna look to see if we can find a Barathrum or car battery. You equal a spin pretty much, so I'll spend 2 tickets to get a spin. Alright. We're doing a lot more spins than we originally intended, but I forgot that we have a decent chunk of change where we can do so. Alright, you know, Barathrum just may not be in the cards. At least not right now. Let's go ahead and swap you. What do we got in here? So we want to minimize our rerolls here, ideally. Sure. Let's do treasures again. Swap you with the nuclear button, and we're at 75 base percent chance. Not bad. We'll top off. Okay. Gonna start off with the 666, huh? Well, looks like we're spared, at least this time. Man, looking back towards the beginning of this run, we thought for a second we weren't going to make it out of here, that we may have to start over, but you know, some small decisions can really make or break the difference in hard mode. Usually I don't feel that challenged in the beginning, but it's kind of refreshing for a change. So what's not good is that we're still scoring like E14. So our time here may be cutting short. I think the only thing that can help us is the doubling the telephone ability. Double the value of chests and diamonds. Brain no work. everything's recharged. Let's generate some more tickets by pushing through this deadline here. Actually, you know what? It might be worth going all the way to the end. Because we should be netting more tickets, ideally. Let's try to avoid the 666s. That's the main reason why I've been thinking of skipping, but generating more tickets this way will help us because when we pull out the Clover pot, we get tickets based off of our total tickets, and then that's doubled with the evil deal. That's what we wanted to avoid there, but we should be able to get to E14 just fine as long as we can avoid a 666 on the rest of these spins, just so we can keep our scaling charms going. So maybe my initial thought process was the correct move. Just losing that stack there was pretty punishing for us. Did make it back to E14, but we're not really making too much progress, which means I think the fastest way to do so is going to be the telephone abilities. So let's go ahead. We'll get these guys charged in a bit. We'll pull out Cloverpot, pull out our megaphone, and so we should be netting, yeah, about 100 tickets, so that's not too bad. Let's go ahead and push through. Now, as we're recharging everything, let's see if we can find that Barathrum. Maybe we spend a few tickets here. I was considering the cat food. No. Alright, we'll keep the battery on deck, because that's going to save us some money. Ooh. I forgot that we were on a red telephone ability, so we could double our tickets, which would be pretty good. Yeah, let's double our Clover tickets. We'll deposit here. We're not going to have any problems getting to 64 mil, so this is a good reason to not get some of the early deadlines, but sometimes I get impatient. You know, these turns could be pretty crucial. So we topped off, and we'll go ahead and double up, or quadruple up, or no, double up. We don't have the Barathrum. Okay, we'll go like that, and let's put Cloverpot away. Now, in the beginning, talking about not wanting to do charm management, and here I am doing charm management. Alright. Probably didn't need to press the red button there, but we're going to take any opportunity we can to score as much as we can. Let's go ahead and ride out this turn. Are we going to hit a 666? Oh my goodness. Well, we can look at the bright side here. This does mean that we do see another red telephone ability next round, right? So we could quadruple our tickets again, and with that in mind, we can just keep our interest in the drawer, knowing that. So that way we can get our max spins. We know it's coming, so let's not make the same mistake, right? Stay out of here, Satan. Yeah, with our increased amount of tickets, I can already tell the difference in our scoring. Looks like we're gonna get to like E16, it looks like. Potentially. Yeah, just shy. All right. So I'm happy with that. What we'll do, bring out the usual troublemakers, and we're not going to do any respinning right now. We are going to wait so we can get these guys recharged for cheaper. Oh, I pulled out the interest, didn't I? Oh, well. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Custody brain is in overdrive today. Alright. Okay, so we're at E14 requirement. At least our interest is going to be pretty decent. Okay. So what are we doing? Double your Clover tickets. Alright, it's in there. Since we are going to be losing all of our money, there is no reason for us not to look for a barathrone. Pick up some more tickets on the way out. Very big mushroom. That is going to be... I guess we can get rid of you now, right? Grab you. Pull you back out. Okay. Let's find that barathrone with what money we have left here. Ooh, there's a battery though. Alright. I suppose we keep the battery. No, poor time copying abilities. Oh wait, what am I doing? 15 out of 50. No, I just have to swap. I think I need a nap, boys. Okay. Swap with ship. Oh, that's what I needed to put in the drawer. The clover pot. Okay. We got the battery on deck. Let's do our one spin here. Nice. We got the very big mushroom trigger. So that might be able to help us squeeze by a little bit here. We already know we can clear this deadline, but next deadline we're not so sure yet. Ideally, we want to avoid a 666 so we can hit the double the diamonds and treasures phone ability. How are we looking? E16. Yeah, we're getting a lot of very big mushroom triggers, which is pretty essential now. E18. Alright. So we want to see a white telephone ability. I think we're in a good position here to push through. So let's go ahead and pull out the clover pot. And megaphone. Alright. Alright, there it is. So we know we're not going to have to search far for it. We need to recharge everything. So let's go ahead and do so and search for the barathrone if the game allows us. Let's see. Let's top off here a bit before we go too crazy on the respins. We want to make sure we don't end here. Okay. those free restocks, and also our respins are getting more expensive, so we're going to be pretty limited here. Ooh, found these, and then we weren't able to spin after that. Alright, well, we have cigarettes here, so maybe we do a little bit of smoking. Oh, yes. So clutch, so clutch. Alright, let's make some room. Maybe we buy you to the drawer. Swap you with Barathrum. Swap you... Oh, that's the wrong one. Swap you with Megaphone. Do this. Then do this. Alright, so our treasures are now 123,000. Let's see if that helps our score enough to the point where we are going to be confident in clearing the next deadline. And because we like living on the edge, you know what? We're going to live on the edge. Forgot to pull out my clover pot. Sure, treasures manifest more often, that works. Okay. Everything's recharged. Take all my money. Can we make it out of this? I think we can. No problem. E18. Get out of here, Satan. Another big mushroom trigger. Another one, as DJ Khaled would say. If you've watched all the way to this point, drop a John Cena in the chat. Very important for the algorithm. Alright. So it's looking like we might be just shy. But we're going to keep trying. We do have the very big mushroom active. Oh. Let's try to get everything recharged here with our free restocks. Oh, man. One charge short. Don't have money to spend. Alright. We go again. Okay. No, get out of here, Satan. He's toying with us. Yes, I see you, sir. I see you. Ooh, that's the first treasures jackpot we've seen in a while. Alright, so did we get enough big mushrooms to help get us out of here? Let's try. 07s, 07s. Okay. So far, so good. Ooh, jackpot, that's huge. and almost another jackpot. 85% chance. We might just be making it. Fingers crossed here. Oh man, we might just be making it. I can't remember the requirement, what the decibel number is, but I know it's E22. Oh yeah, I think we're good for certain. All right, E23. We just barely made it. Let's go ahead and turn in. And let's go ahead and grab the key and call that the run for the night. Thanks for watching the treasure chest build, and I just realized that I forgot to do something important this run that I haven't done at all. So it's very important that we, take a tinkle and then just remind Satan who's boss and that we always escape these. If you watched all the way to the end and you're not subscribed, helping me out with a subscribe really goes a long way, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.